Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another Sports Community live stream. I'm Steve Pallas, and I'm really pleased to be joined today by Dean Metropolis from Holmesglen College or University or Holmesglen, and but also it's his first day at Sports Community as an intern. So he made the tragic mistake of saying he'd like to get in front of the camera. So an hour into it, we thought we'd bring him in and talk about students, clubs, and all things in that relation. So, Dean, welcome to the Sports Community live stream.
Thanks so much, Steve. I'm excited to start here at Sports Community.
Yes, and we didn't pay you to say that either. We talk often when we talk about clubs and where can they get volunteers and resources to help them on the things that clubs have got to do. We talk often about university students are great resources to tap into and to access because they bring some great skills to the clubs, but clubs give them great experience. So through your Holmesglen degree, you've had a big part of working with clubs and interacting with clubs. So how has that been beneficial to your studies and your resume and that sort of thing?
I think it was probably like one of the most beneficial things I've done has been a Holmesglen student. So like one of the things we did was partner with the VAFA football club. So I was in a group and I partnered with the Old Camberwell Grammarians in the VAFA. So that was really exciting. It lasted about it was 3 semesters of it. So we helped the club first of all in the first semester with their social media strategies and just providing them options because they were lacking a little bit in that area. The second semester we helped them with their marketing just to really just enhance on their marketing opportunities, especially like around the local area. And the final semester we helped them and we developed a sponsorship package for the club to hopefully just gain some more sponsors and just more revenue for the club. So yeah, it was really good, like hands-on experience, and I definitely learnt a lot. We'd just obviously just get in touch with more local clubs and do more hands-on stuff like that.
Yeah, and when we talk to the clubs, the clubs, when we say university students, and it doesn't matter, you're doing sports business, but it doesn't matter whether you're doing accounting, graphic design, marketing, even physio and medical because of the injury and the strength and conditioning side of sport. There's so many ways that sports clubs can add value to the student by giving them that work experience. But when we talk to clubs, they think that it's why would they do it? Why would they do it? But the experience is invaluable for the students, isn't it?
Oh, it's huge. Like it's greatly just so much better than obviously learning in the classroom and stuff. It's really great, but there's just a different feel of actually going out and helping a real life experience, especially at a real football club. It's a lot different, and you feel like actually working towards something real.
Well, absolutely, because the results come out are real in club land. So for those that are watching live, welcome to you. Good morning. Jump on, have a question, make a comment, say good morning in the comments. We'd love for you to join the conversation. So when I guess we get a lot of resumes every week, really, of people coming through, and when we look at the students, what we're now looking at is what is their experience in sport, or in our case, sport or digital. And as a student, you don't have a lot of opportunity, but what you do have a lot of opportunity to do is to volunteer somewhere. And that's made a big difference to say your resume and your experiences and moving forward once you finish Holmesglen.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's what one of the main reasons why I applied to be an intern at Sports Community. I think it'll really just help myself in my future. Really great foundation, especially something I'd like to do in my future work, helping just grassroots, just any sports clubs really. But yeah, really tap it into the grassroots level and just growing sport. So yeah.
Yeah, and again, if we look at, say, something that's non-sport related, because you're sport business, so there's a natural link between sports clubs and what you're doing. But if you're a club that's struggling for a treasurer, or looking to move from an Excel spreadsheet or cash books to an online accounting system, then that's a perfect job that you can kind of knock on the doors of a university and say, hey, we've got this volunteer role to do this. And the benefit for the university students is it gives them something really tangible to put them on their resume to say, hey, I did this social media project, or we did this conversion onto Xero, or we did this. And that's really valuable, yeah?
Oh, yeah, that's what it's all about, I guess, like just extra things to add onto my resume. But yeah, like as you said, all those little things or big things that are involved in running like any sports clubs are just more experience, the better. And obviously like really important to run any sports club, all those things.
So take us through the Holmesglen sports business degree. Like what drew you to that, and what's been included in that? What have you learned on that journey? What are the kind of topics that to give clubs an idea of the ways that we could be utilising uni students a lot better?
So I started off doing a business degree at Swinburne, which was fine, but a little bit like bland, not really what I wanted to do in my future. So I moved across to Holmesglen a couple of years ago to do the sports business degree. It's a pretty wide range degree, a lot of like different subjects, which is really good. I've really enjoyed like most of them. So like in the first semester, one of my favorite subjects was sport development and coaching. That was pretty like hands-on. Like we had to do an assignment. We went out to a primary school and run like a clinic day for all the kids, like just doing a different variety of sports. So that was really good. We've done a lot of like just a lot of different subjects like sport, contract and law. We learn about like all like different stuff about like just player agents and all that. We've also done a few sports media subjects. So to learn about like how to just make a bit of online content, like podcasting, video making, tapped into a little bit of website stuff. So a little bit of like just digital stuff there. And then obviously some marketing as well and some sponsorship subjects. So it's a really like wide range of subjects. So it's been really good, the course. I've enjoyed it.
And the practical experience is what separates uni students, really. That's what we're seeing coming out of uni as uni students are looking to go into their professions. It's employers are now looking at them and going, yeah, those traditional uni jobs, while they're still important, the hospitality and the retail, and that you get a lot of important skills out of those roles. Employers are now looking beyond that and going, well, in what I'm employing you for, what have you been doing? What have you done? And volunteering is a fantastic way of getting access to those skills that you wouldn't normally be able to put on your resume until you talk someone into giving you a job. So from a club perspective, it's really important we actually create opportunities for the students to go out and cut their teeth and get that experience, isn't it, really?
Oh, yeah, it's massive. It's just helping out. Like I think it can be beneficial for both parties, like just, to align with each other, like me as a student and any organization as an intern. So yeah, it's really important, especially for like me as a student.
And I think it's really important to hear that, because as I go back to that earlier topic, when we talk to clubs and they say, but what would they do it? They wouldn't do it. But they are doing it in their droves, and they're looking for opportunities. So the easier we make it, the better, because they being students need that experience on their resumes. The
more the better, like really, like just any opportunity. Like I know a lot of students personally, like just any opportunity that pops up, we'd love to just grab it. Just looks better for yourself and more like experience and learning to be done, really.
So if I'm a club, and let's just think about, unis, when we drive past unis and higher education, they're big places, and if I'm a club and I go, rightio, I've listened to this live stream and it's my civil duty to go and give an opportunity to a student because that's a cool thing and that's good for them, good for us. All right, I get that. And then you rock up to Holmesglen. Where would they be contacting? Is it the student union? Is it how would they be linking in with the students?
So usually like just through like our main like coordinator, that's how like they'll be linking through us, and then like just going through like the steps of just like organizing all really, and I think just good communication, through the students and the organizations.
So the picking the course, knowing the skills that we want, and then looking at the courses that offer those, and then literally ringing up and just asking for the coordinator of that particular course would get you start to get you to the right place.
Yeah, I think just be like that. Just the coordinator will be able to do it from there. He's in charge.
Cool. And in some unis, there's the student unions that look after student employment and volunteering as well. So there's if you just ring up the university reception or send an email through, then they're quite used to and welcoming of organisations creating opportunities for uni students. So Dean, welcome to Sports Community. It's great to have you for the next 226 hours now. I think we've cut a couple off, and look forward to working with you, and we really look forward to learning from you, as well as you learning a little bit from Sports Community.
Obviously really looking forward to it. It was my first preference to come here, and can't wait to get started this week.
Yeah, but I can't wait. And it's a big week in Sports Community. So as normal, we've got Doing Sport Differently on Wednesday. Got some great guests for the next couple of weeks. And eSport Friday. And we fill in the Tuesday and Thursday. We'll work it out as we go. We'll see what comes up, and we'll see what we learn. At some stage during the week, we'll do a wraparound of what grants are available at the moment. And we'll also probably continue our discussion on complaints and picking up on the Robbie Muir story that's been around for a couple of days. We're likely we will bring Mike Ronke back and talk about racial vilification and as that is part of the complaints process. So a lot of cool information, cool people to talk to in Sports Community this week. So Dean, welcome to you. To everyone that's watched, thank you. I'm Steve Pallas. Thank you for being part of